Find someone like find my iPhone.
Right. Find my nigga.
I'ma kick it off like this. I ain't come for a hug, head straight for a kiss. Don't come for my face, cause I'm talking about my I'ma need all of my kisses down there. One hand on my neck, one pulling on my hair. Hold up, I'ma tell you everything I want from you. But if it's real, then you know what you're supposed to do. But it's cool, cause I like to be the champion too. I control that dick like a bobby. 5 minutes in, and he begging me to stop.
Inside.
So I was watching Catfish, and they're doing like virtual episodes now, with of course with COVID and everything, and so of course a lot of people been doing a lot more online dating. So how do you feel about online dating?
I did online. Okay, I ain't even online date. I online chatted. Boo. I ain't gonna date with nobody that I met online. I had what was it too? I had Tinder. I had Blick. I say Blick. It's BLK. It's supposed to be black, but I call it Blick.
How new is that? I just saw something about that the other day.
I don't know, but it was like all over my social media. I got it because one of my other friends had it, and she was like, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's like Tinder, but for African Americans. So I was like, okay, let's try and see. Especially, I really got it because like right after I moved back here, so it was just like, let's scope out. And I was like, oh my god, I was scared. Some of them were just like weird.
I feel like a lot of people are doing online dating and they're not realizing it, because with Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, they slide in the DMs and you don't know if that person real or not.
Facts. Unless you know them, you've seen them, you physically added them on social media.
Is people are really good at
playing it out.
Yeah, like they can literally have everything down to the T.
They really can, and it's really creepy that they take the time out of their day to even like
sit there
and dig into.
I'm open to it, but I'll be ready to meet you like within the next couple days. Like, we not finna sit here and be chatting for weeks on weeks. Like, no, you wasting my time.
Facts.
Cause I could be talking to somebody that I see on a regular basis. So
I don't know. I was the same way, but there was like, it depends on the vibe that I was getting from them through text messages. Because like, if you hit me up and like, okay, we like off rip could just have a good conversation. Okay, we can meet in a public place, like that's cool. But if it's like taking a minute to build up and I'm just like feeling like we pulling each other's teeth to have this conversation, and then you'd be like, oh, well, let's meet up, I feel like we'll talk better in person. But then again, the ones that don't be responding like that, I feel like actually have a life. And the ones who like on it all the time, you're like, so do you just sit here and like clock these messages? Are you a creeper? Like I asked one dude, because the way he was responding to me, it was like real short and like to the point, and I was like, are you serious?
Like, you're not beating around the bush at all.
Yeah, you're straightforward with it, and you're responding before I can even close the app. Do you work? You in school? What do you
have a job?
You have a life.
Do you have benefits?
Children. Is this your getaway from life? Like, is this your time?
Now, some people, that is kind of like their...
That's the thing.
Because it be whole married people on there, and they
do.
Just trying to get a fix.
Acts of service and what is it? Like physical touch or words of affirmation. Okay, that's 3 different ones. And
I would definitely say quality time. You said acts of service. What would be acts of service?
Like I come home and you cooked, or like you just went out of your way to like clean the house, like you do like service type of things.
I love when somebody can clean the house.
Yeah. Like I like be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get up and clean the house this weekend, but I get off at 5 or 6 o'clock on Friday, which I do, and then when I get home, the house already clean. And it's not like, okay, can you do this for me? It was just like, dang, I know she's tired, I know he's tired, or whatever, and like, let me just do this because I don't. I'm chilling right now.
I would say gifts is my least 2, but they are nice.
Yes, they are nice. I'm not gonna turn it down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be grateful for it when you give it to me. But it's just like, I'd rather, like, cause I'm the type of person, we could be like in the same room, not even speaking to each other, and it could be quiet. You could be doing whatever you're doing. I could be doing my own thing, and I'll be comfortable. And the minute you be like, all right, I'm finna leave.
Where you going?
We was having a good time.
Right.
It's having a great time.
Yeah, I like that too. I can, like, if I can just sit, and that's even with friends too.
Yeah.
Like, if we can just sit there, like, we don't have to be doing anything. Like,
right.
We just
and our peace, yeah, just have somebody around. Like for me, that awkward silence thing, I don't really feel like if we could just be sitting here and like be on our phones or whatever. Oh, look, let me show you this real quick. Like,
oh, I thought you was show me something.
But no, I was just saying, like, you know, like we could be just like in our own worlds, and then it's not an awkward silence. Because some people be like, "That's awkward," and it's like it's not.
But who just be on go like that, just 24/7?
Right.
Like if you talking too much, okay, look, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to go. Like it could be quiet for a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings. It's not awkward. It's not that you're not being interactive. It's just like, why are you talking if there's nothing to talk about?
Right.
It's kind of unnecessary. Now, if you genuinely have something to talk about and like the conversation just going, okay, that's cool. But if you are literally bringing up every single topic
just to be talking. Because a lot of people do like to just hear themselves talk.
This is cute.
All right now.
I see you a couple days from now. But yeah. Okay, so acts of service, quality time, physical touch is a big one for me too.
I'm kind of like half and half on that one.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, get off me, like.
Well, yeah.
But other times I do be kind of like.
If it's like the intimate setting, yeah, you just be like, let me lay up on you right quick. Yeah, if it's the. Cause like I said, I hate when people just sit there and like rub their thumb. I don't know why, it like drives me crazy to just like feel somebody like constantly rubbing. And I've had people that do it. One of my exes did it all the time, and for him it was just like, okay, you're here, like I'm just, and I'll be like, please, you have to stop. Like it just like makes the hair on my body like stand up. Like,
can you find something else?
Can you use 2 fingers or something? Like a few?
Yeah, I can use 2 fingers when you want to.
Okay, maybe like you could play my hair like that, but just like to be rubbing.
Oh, I cannot stand when somebody playing my hair. I cannot stand that. Don't touch my hair. No.
Or stimulate growth.
Maybe that's why. Well, maybe I do need to let somebody playing my hair just
you don't
a
let
little
nobody
bit.
do like that right there. Oh my goodness, what? That put me
I
to
feel like
sleep.
a pet. Like,
oh Lord,
don't pet me.
No, it's not. This is petting. This is caress. Wow. That like literally puts me to sleep. 5 minutes in, if it's not even if it's quiet, it could be all the noise in the world. I grew up in the hood. It could be brother. And you playing my hair?
At this point, I'm living in the hood.
Gone. Ooh, yeah. Please, welcome to my hood. I just passed the baton.
But it was never. But when I used to come over to your house, it was never bad like how it is now.
At night, on certain nights, it would be bad. But it wasn't as frequent. Like how you be telling me, like they was at it again.
Yeah, like it's I'm not gonna say every single night, but every couple days, like it's something popping off.
Yeah, but we had more popping off when I was there during the day. But it's a whole nother world when it's like you are living with that person. Like y'all gotta be really on some good terms to live together, because it's like when you don't live with them and you get pissed, you go home.
Right.
But if you live with them and you pissed, Where you going? To
and
y'all?
You better and you better hope you ain't
hope you not no one bed.
2-2 or 2-1. So I like my own personal space, and at some point I gotta have.
Yeah.
I have to be by myself at some point.
Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Now, if there's like engagement, like, and we better get that's.
Suck it up, bite the bullet.
Yeah, we can go ahead and make something work, but just dating and.
I feel like another thing too, it's all about like how long you've been in the relationship.
Since we talked about living with significant others.
Mm-hmm.
What about living with your friends? Like y'all have y'all were already friends or best friends, whatever, before moving in together.
I feel like it's. Sorry, y'all, my dog over there. I feel like it depends because I had 2 roommates that I was.
Wait, did we see something?
He's flipping his pillow.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that what you call it?
I had 2 friends that. Third time's a charm. I had 2 friends that I roomed with, or like, and it was both times off campus because I never had a roommate when I was on campus, except for like, yeah. Anyways, so the first one, like, we are, I won't call us friends, but when we were in the dorm, like, we kind of went through the same situation when we first got to the school. So, and then we ended up living next door to each other. So we kind of like became friends off of that. And then after she moved out, well, we moved off campus at first. It was just kind of like, okay, I see you on campus. I know who you are. Happy birthday. Hey, good to see you. But we're not gonna sit here and like have a conversation. Whereas like with me and Kay, like we had a genuine conversation, or a friendship rather, and even when we didn't live together, a lot of times, like, we always hung out. Like, she was always at my house. We was always doing brunch, always drinking this, that, and third. But one thing I will say is, like, because even if you go to somebody's house, you kind of see, like, how they live in. It's like, okay, well, you know, like, okay, I can put up with this for 3, 4, 5 hours while I'm here. But when they move in with you, or you move in with them, because you may be the one. It's like you kind of have to make an adjustment because it's like I ain't nobody parent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have friends coming over here too, so I feel like our common areas should be always put together.
Yeah.
Whatever your room look like, close that door. That's your business. But that common area should always be put together because you'll never know when somebody might be like, oh yeah, let's go to your house and finish drinking, or let's go to your house and just chill. And you're like, oh, okay, and they on your tail riding up the street.
Hold on, I need to see if the house together.
If the house is put together, and you ain't took the trash out in 2 weeks, and the trash go every week, and your house funky. I don't know, it's kind of hard because there are some friends where you're just like, how you clean or how you keep, they don't keep the same way. So then you be like, this ain't gonna work, and then y'all end up falling out because it's just like you don't see eye to eye, or they'll be like, yeah, I know, I see it, like I feel it, you right, but that's all words. Ain't no action. Boo, I need to go get some Febreze and resolve the matter going on in this area.
We need a resolution.
Hello.
But it's, well, I know with my first roommate in college, you know, Jimmy, me and him, we just gradually became friends, but then at the same time, like, he was my roommate, so it was, I feel like it made it uncomfortable when you had to, like, approach them about certain things, like, okay,
The kitchen.
I don't want you to feel no type of way, but at the same time, like, you gotta clean this up, or you gotta...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking
something, just whatever issue that may come up with the apartment, or you having too many people over, or
they staying over too
much. Yeah, and y'all making up too much noise, but I think I'd rather have a friend as a roommate than a stranger, because at that point you don't want to say nothing to them at all. At least for me, because when Jimmy moved out and that other boy moved in,
child,
I was like, Jimmy, come back. Because, and I mean, anytime I room, because it was only twice, one in the dorms and then one in the Grove, and both times I just had bad experiences.
In the dorm?
I don't even know, because it was like the last 2 months of school.
Oh yeah.
Like they moved, like Jimmy moved out and.
Oh, so it was Jimmy at first.
Yeah.
That's right.
He moved in February. No, Jimmy moved.
Oh.
Jimmy moved out in like February, early March, or something around there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy moved in like mid-April.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, why would y'all?
The same reason they moved that girl into my door 2 months in, and then they moved her in, and I saw her twice. But her stuff was in there stinking up my dang on room. Y'all, that smell made me sick. I had to go to the student center. It's so foul.
No, he never left like our common area messy or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever his door was open, it was just like a hurricane had been through there. And I know my room wasn't always the cleanest 24/7, but for the most part, everything was picked up and in its place.
Right.
Or if not, everything was just thrown on the bed. But it wasn't nothing just,
right.
I
just
gotta
like
fight to get in the room. Like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was the same way. It would be like, in my room, you knew my room was a hot mess towards the end of the week. Because, like, after the weekend until, like, Tuesday, like, Thursday to Tuesday, my room probably looked a little shaky. Okay? Because Thursday, you started going out. Sunday, you still going out. Monday, you wake up from your gravesite to go to class. and then Tuesday, you could kind of get your life together. And then Wednesday, but okay, for the most part, my room was like, if you came in my room at a random time, the most you probably saw was a bunch of shoes. It would be such a struggle to put my shoes back up. You would see shoes or you would see clothes, but most of the time my clothes would be folded if they was like just kind of out, because I had a futon. You would see that little pile in the corner over there. If they were folded, you feel me? Because it was like, honestly, if I don't go out enough to like get clothes out of my drawer, all of my clothes don't fit in my drawer. So if you go in my room right now, you gonna see some clothes folded up on a little stool, but that's because they ain't got no room in the end.
In my place now, everything is in its place now, but my guest room, after laundry, I just be like,
oh Lord,
on the futon, and then I'll just go in there.
Pick through it. Throw it in the dryer, get the wrinkles out.
Yeah, but now I've done a lot better about even keeping the areas that I don't be in as much in tip-top shape.
Right.
Now when stuff just be out, I'm like, okay, look, all right, this needs to be there, this needs to be there.
And like, I'm the same way, because after a couple days, like I said, like, even sometimes depending on if I had to go to work on Monday, or if I didn't have to go to work, or if I got up early enough and had like a couple hours in between, I would pick up. And I've gotten to the place now, and I guess because, like, you know, you growing up, and they be like, some people are like really neat and they kept their room clean all their lives. I'll be real with you. When I was growing up, same problem, shoes and clothes everywhere. Like my other little stuff would be put away. It would be on the dresser or whatever. But shoes and clothes, I've always just had too many clothes to fit in my dressers, and I don't like having all that furniture in my room. But I have all that furniture because I have more to put my clothes.
Right.
But I guess like living in my own space and being in an apartment, because I live off campus, and so ever since 2017 until 2019 I had my own spot. So it was like I kind of did better with like picking up with little things, because my bed might have not been made, but I've definitely got better with that. If nothing else is done in my room before I leave in the morning, I pull my sheets up on my bed. But I've gotten to the place now, like since being back home, before I go to bed at night, I like pick my room up. Like I can't help it. I cannot go to bed without like, even if my shoes are not in the closet, but I put them together and I like put them in one spot, or like tuck them under the edge of the bed, or just like move stuff around and clean up my dresser.
No, but I'll catch myself doing that too. Like at nighttime before I go to bed, I'm like,
let me just pick this up.
There's too much stuff. Just...
Why?
But yeah, it's like too much stuff is just out.
Yeah.
And it need to be back where it need to be.
What if I need to get up and run in the middle?
You know, I'm tripping off. But
hey world, what's good? Your girl is back, kinda, sorta. I'm in the process of finishing the edit for a video and doing makeup, as y'all can see. And I lost all my pictures and videos on my laptop, like my iCloud. I don't know what the heck happened, but everything got deleted except like what was actively on my phone, and like maybe 200 other pictures and like 50 videos. I lost everything. I lost into this video, so I'm just here doing a quick little outro for the video because the rest of the video is missing. The outro is missing. Dang near the intro was missing for a long time, but I happened to get that back with my recovery. So, girl, just doing a little outro, letting y'all know like the video didn't get to be finished like it was supposed to be, but I hope y'all still enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see anything else, or you have any questions that you want us to answer or ask, hit me up and let me know. But other than that, I'll catch y'all later. Bye, world.
Your friends, but how about now? Yeah, girl, how about now?